What if I told you that you don't need to write try catch inside every Spring Boot controller just to handle exceptions? There is a much cleaner way. And this is a very common Spring Boot interview question. What is exception handling? Let's understand it with a real example. Imagine we have this API. The controller throws an exception. Now, instead of writing try catch block everywhere, we can create a separate method and tell Spring whenever this particular exception occurs, use this method to handle it. Something like this. That's what exception handler does. It tells Spring this method is responsible for handling this type of exception. And here is the important interview point. By default, when you put exception handler inside a controller, it handles exceptions for that controller only. So the flow becomes request comes in, it reaches to the controller throws an exception, it reaches to exception handler method, and finally it returns HTTP response. Now comes the next question interviewers love. What if you have 50 controllers? Do you create the same exception handling method in all 50 controllers? Of course not. That's where global exception handling comes in using controller advice or REST controller advice notice. And that's where Spring Boot exception handling becomes really powerful. I have already published Spring Boot exception handling masterclass part 1 on my YouTube channel in Telegram. Comment link below and I'll share the complete masterclass with you.